Hey everyone, it's me. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Candace, and we have one miracle little boy through adoption and a miracle pregnancy right now with another miracle baby boy. So, anyways, I want to give an update. It's not such a good one, but I am 29 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and yeah, so I went in last Tuesday for my appointment, and was told I had to do the glucose drink, and I've been having some signs of like preeclampsia and stuff, so I went and I did that, and I found out Thursday morning. They called me pretty quick and let me know that I failed the glucose test. So I had to do a special diet Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and load up on different carbs from the list of foods they gave me. In between meals, I had to do that extra, and I've already been having problems eating as it is. I just get nauseated and sick when I start eating, so I haven't been eating like I should. And yeah, they told me yesterday I went in for my glucose test, my 3-hour one, and they gave me like a stronger version of the glucose drink. It was like the lemon lime flavor, but 100 whatever, I don't know. They normally give you 50. It says 50 on the bottle. This was 100, and the first one I took last week was not that bad, but this one, well, besides it tasting like cherry cough syrup, I got the fruit punch flavor last week. If you're gonna do it, don't get the fruit punch flavor. It tastes just like you're drinking cherry cough syrup. So anyways, I'm out of breath. Long story short, I did the glucose test yesterday for 3 hours with that really strong drink, and they took my blood when I first got there, an hour later, an hour later, and an hour later. That's how they do it. So 4 times total. And the first blood draw after the drink, my sugar level was at 178, and they don't want it over 140 when you're pregnant. So yeah, it was really high. Second one was 168, and then the third one was 138. So still pretty high. So what that means, today they called me and told me I have gestational diabetes. Okay, sorry. I'm a little emotional about it. I already have a high risk of diabetes because it runs in my family strong. My grandpa lost his leg. Both of my parents are pre-diabetic, and then having PCOS on top of it heightens your chances of getting diabetes as it is, and then gestational diabetes, of course, heightens it even more. So yeah, it's of course not the worst thing I could get diagnosed with, but it is still stressful and worrisome because there are side effects that could go wrong with the baby. The main one they say is like he might just be really big, which I'm fine with that. Just please deliver him early. I don't want to be pushing out no 10+ pounder baby. But some of the serious ones is like stillbirth, problems breathing, like lung problems, jaundice. That's not that serious. Jaundice can be fixed pretty easy. Shoulder problems. I don't know why that's one. And then heightens their risk of of diabetes type 2 when they get older. And also heightens the risk for obesity. So my mom also had gestational diabetes with me. I was the only one she had it with, and now here I go with it. And so here we go. So we'll just see how it plays out. I'm supposed to go talk to a nutritionist tomorrow. Supposed to get my my little thing to take my blood sugar. I'm supposed to do that 4 times a day. I have not been eating breakfast. I usually just eat brunch because I have insomnia, so I wake up real early in the night and I sleep. I'm awake for a few hours at a time, and then I go back to sleep, and so I get up at like 11 a.m. a lot of days because I didn't sleep through the night. So I guess now when I wake up during the night, I'm going to start eating something. They told me you need to eat breakfast and take your blood sugar right afterwards. So I'm going to start doing that. I have to take it when I first wake up, after I eat breakfast, 2 hours after I eat breakfast, 2 hours after I eat lunch, 2 hours after I eat dinner. So I get pricked 4 times a day. Not the end of the world, but it still sucks. Yeah, so I guess that explains like the excessive thirst I've been having for weeks and some of the other symptoms I've had going on. But as you can see, my face is pretty swollen, and my feet are swollen right now. That's why I'm sitting up on the bed to prop up my feet. And they have been concerned about preeclampsia as it was, and from what I've read online, gestational diabetes heightens your chance to develop preeclampsia. And we've already had that concern because I've been having some weird symptoms, seeing spots and dizziness, not at the same time. I'll just be sitting here and just start seeing white floaties, and like headaches that won't leave, migraines, feet and face swelling, hand swelling suddenly, my arms and my legs, my hands and feet just randomly go numb. That's just part of my circulation problems though. So I've been having some interesting symptoms the last few weeks, and I really didn't think anything about that stuff until an article came up on my pregnancy app about preeclampsia, and a lot of that can be symptoms of that. So I told my doctor, and Tuesday when I went, my blood pressure was okay, and so she's like, we're going to monitor you closely, but today your blood pressure's okay, and that's usually a main indicator. So that's good. I've been taking my blood pressure every day since Friday. Today's Tuesday. It's been in the yellow zone every day. Today I took it before I ate and after an hour nap. I had just woke up from a nap, probably not even 10 minutes before I took my blood pressure. Hadn't ate or drank anything, and it was 133/95, and my pulse was 118. So my pulse has been up, which I've mentioned that before, I think, but I'll wake up and or sometimes I'll just be sorry, my breath, be doing whatever, and my pulse will just be racing, and that happens even when I sleep. It wakes me up. I'll just be sound asleep, and my pulse is just going nuts, and I'll get my Doppler or check it with a blood pressure cuff, and it'll be 110 to 125 range, which is really fast for a heartbeat. And so yeah, it's a little concerning also. And now my blood pressure being in the yellow red zone is also not good. So if y'all pray, please be praying that I don't develop preeclampsia. It's a very serious condition, and it could mean, early delivery for me, and I don't want that. I don't want him to be in the NICU for a long time. Sorry, guys. Probably my pregnancy hormones. But anyways, I already have a chance of delivering early with gestational diabetes, depending on how this goes, the diet and everything, and if it really helps or not, and his size. I might have to deliver early anyways. And then I know with preeclampsia, they take them quick a lot of times because it's so dangerous. So if y'all pray, please be praying for that. I'm sorry, guys. It probably is not even that big of a deal, but it is freaky. This is my first round, my first pregnancy. And, yeah, of course I'm discouraged because it was going so good. I had a symptom, average pregnancy symptoms and, a normal pregnancy, just your normal aches and pains, and now I'm going down the complication route. And of course it worries me for his sake and my sake too. And once again, I'm sorry. It's probably not even that big of a deal to most people, but it is to me. It's just kind of, devastating. And when somebody that deals with bad anxiety, it does not help my anxiety at all, in any shape or form. It does not help. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. I now go to the doctor every other week. So I will go on Tuesday. Y'all can see how swollen my face is today. My nose is swollen. My hands are swollen. And, I've been using compression socks to help with the swelling in my feet and my legs. And it has been helping. But, yeah, that's my 29-week update. On the positive side, baby has been doing good. We did have a scare last week. Before all this, Monday and Tuesday, I only felt him move 5 times within 2 days. And I went to the doctor Tuesday afternoon for my normal appointment. And I told her, and his heart rate had dropped when we went. Before, I used a Doppler at home when I didn't feel him moving, and his heart rate was 136, and that's the lowest it's ever been this whole pregnancy. I know that's not extremely low, but his has never went under 148. So yeah, it was kind of scary, And then when I went there, they took his heart rate and with the Doppler, and it was 146. So it was still lower than what it's ever been. But she said anytime that happens where I don't feel him move at this point in pregnancy, to call them and they'll put me on the monitors and make sure that he's okay. And so yeah, that was really scary. I was just grateful that he turned out okay. And that night, I finally started feeling him move again. It was weird. I drank cold iced tea. That didn't help him move. I didn't feel him at night or nothing those days, so it really did scare me. But, yeah, he finally started moving, and he hadn't really stopped since. Thank you, Jesus. We prayed, over him when that happened, and he's all right. And so, anyways, guys, thank y'all for watching. If you have any tips, if you've been through gestational diabetes or preeclampsia or any of that please, and you have positive stories, please share them below. I would really love to hear some encouragement and, give me hope and let me know everything's going to be alright. And if you got any tips or whatever things you did or didn't do to help with either of those, please let me know below. Thank y'all for watching, and God bless.